Alright guys, this is going to be my video on my thoughts of the ACA, what I liked, what I didn't like, and my overall, opinion of it. We'll start off here in the Peacock tank. We'll show you what I got first. This is what I got from Imperial Tropicals. Nice little dragon blood. These guys get out of the way. You've probably seen it in my video yesterday, but they had a whole tank of these guys, and I know the wife likes them, so ended up getting them. And my wife doesn't really like too many fish, so that's pretty cool. Really happy with him. Also got the cichlid food. I don't have that, it's downstairs, but the North Fin, really good pricing on that, so that was a solid buy too. I was really excited. My daughter also got one of those plecos that's suction cup mouth that stick to the side of the tank. John from ACA Tropicals has them on his. And she'll probably show you in one of her videos, but so that's what she got. As far as getting this guy, really happy about that. He's pretty nice. Now, as far as my overall thoughts on the ACA itself, like I said, I'd never been there before, so I didn't know what to expect. I tried to keep the expectations in check, but anything like that, you're obviously, even though you can tell yourself you're not expecting stuff, but you obviously expect things. I expected, a lot more fish, a lot cooler fish. I thought I was going to see stuff that, stuff that you only order online, and really what I got was stuff that, I could have. My local fish store that I have here is pretty good. If I could have gotten a lot of that stuff there. So in that aspect, I was disappointed. And overall, we joked a couple messages with me and John from Maximus Aquatics about, being me advertising for them, trying to get, I guess an identity for it. And I think that's the only thing they really lack is just an identity. And what I mean by that is, there's really no advertisement, no direction. If they said this is a place where you go to meet people, then you understand that's what it's going to be. If they said it's a place where you're going to see some really sweet fish, then you could expect that. But they really don't advertise anything, so you don't know unless you go. And I think that would be the only thing that I would maybe change if I were them, is an actual direction. And then this isn't a way of me criticizing it. I get that it's, you have a whole bunch of people coming in. You're obviously not going to satisfy everybody, but people will be a lot more satisfied if they know what they're going to. Now, with saying that, obviously you guys seen I didn't stay long, so I did miss out on like the auction stuff. I missed out on speakers. I missed out a lot of other things that happened there. So maybe, I guess take my opinion is, just what it is, just a small snapshot of the ACA. Now, maybe Jay Wilson or, Steve Pullen that actually stayed there for, a couple days, they might have a better, view of it. But from what I went there for, to see the sweet fish, like I said, I was a little bit disappointed in that. Now we'll end the video on the highlights of the ACA. Obviously, me meeting Steve Poland, meeting John from Maximus Aquatics, meeting Jay Wilson. Obviously, that was honestly the highlight for me. And it's kind of funny. Me and Jillian were sitting in the lobby. She was a little bit hungry, so I got her some Skittles, and we're just kind of sitting there. We walked through everything, and there was also, you seen the fish. There was also a room of fish food and lights and stuff, and that was pretty cool too. But I just didn't really feel like recording it. There wasn't anything that sweet. But we were just sitting there talking, and I actually called the wife, and she was asking me how it was, and I told her, and Jillian said the same thing, that it was okay, but yeah, maybe at that point we were a little disappointed, maybe a little bit down. Sorry, you see that glare? That's from the door. But that all changed. We stuck it out we sat there for, like I said, we just talked. Jillian and I were talking for a couple minutes. I got off the phone with the wife. I said, all right, let's, kind of walk through it one more time just to see everything. Maybe we missed something. and then that's when we ended up meeting Steve and John in one room, talked to them, and guys, I've never met these two gentlemen in my life, other than maybe a comment here or there on YouTube. I don't have Facebook, so I'm not really, communicate that way either. But it was such a pleasure to sit there and talk to him. I mean, Steve was telling me the video they released today, that's, those videos going to be releasing. Like, just talking fish, talking videos, talking YouTube. I mean, it was really great. Our success stories with some fish, our, things that we messed up on. I mean, we probably talked, I would say, at least 15-20 minutes, and it wasn't like a rushed conversation. I mean, these guys could have been like, all right, see you later, and at that point I'd have still been okay with it, like, hey, they don't really know me. But to top that all off, they actually said, hey, we're gonna meet this guy, local breeder, about 15-20 minutes away. If you want to come, tag along. It's super awesome. I mean, like I said, that was kind of blew my mind that these guys were, would offer, to have us come with them. I mean, it was just great. So that was a pleasure. We walked back into the room actually to buy this fish, and just past Jay Wilson, talked to him. Same thing. He's talking that he likes the Central American, some of the ones that you've seen in the video. But same thing. Like, it wasn't like, here's a guy that obviously a lot of people know. He could have been like, all right, nice to meet you, see ya. I mean, it wasn't a rushed conversation at all either. Like, I mean, I could have, if I said, hey Jay, let's go do this, he probably would have. Like, it was just that awesome. So these guys are awesome individuals. I mean, like I said, that part just blows me away. And actually, I was, as we were leaving, I get on the phone with the wife, and obviously the conversation the previous hour and a half was, kind of drove all this way, and I'm a little bit bummed. And the whole conversation was different. I kind of was joking that I was rubbing elbows with the YouTube Fish Keeping Elite, and just kind of funny thing to say to the wife. And Jillian, we're in the car, have it on the Bluetooth speaker, and she pipes right in, like, yeah, Dad was talking to these guys, they were talking back, they were happy to meet him. It was great. For the whole first hour of our ride home, the conversation was how glad she was that she went. I mean, this is a 10-year-old kid, seeing fish, and she was so excited. Like, and that honestly, guys, that was what it's all about. I'm kind of rambling on here on this story, but that honestly, thank you, Steve, thank you, Jay, and thank you, John. Really made the trip. That made it a great time. Final section of this video is going to be what I would maybe do a little differently. I did talk about advertising differently, but you know what? I think honestly, above all advertising and whatnot, I think just as a suggestion, the YouTube fish keeping community. I know they have the Fish Keeper YouTube page on Facebook. I would say for like the next convention, maybe have like a little post, a pinned post of, hey, this is the convention. If you're going to be there, put your name, put your times you're going to be there, private message, phone numbers, or whatnot to get a hold of people. That would, bring the YouTube community closer. I think that'd be a cool way of doing it, a really easy, no-brain way of doing it. Because honestly, guys, the fish were okay, the food stuff was okay, but just the interaction with fellow YouTubers was, I mean, it made that 8-hour total round trip driving completely worth it. And I mean, we a total time of like an hour that we talked. That 8 hours was completely worth it. So, just a suggestion on that. Like I said, I don't have Facebook. Otherwise, maybe I'd do something more. But overall, the ACA, guys, it went from being like a complete kind of like blah to, like I said, Jillian said she would go again. I would go again. I mean, obviously, I don't think I would go farther than 4-hour drive, but if it was like in Cleveland or something in the next coming years, or Detroit, obviously, that would definitely be something I would attend. But thanks for watching, guys. I know I rambled on a little bit. I just didn't want to make this convention sucks, or this convention was awesome. I wanted to give some, maybe a little bit of in-depth to it. So if you're still watching this, I appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment. I always comment back. and I always sub back. So take care, have a good day, and remember, they're just stupid fish videos.